Every time I get my hair cut, I go to the best. Now you can too. Go to Supreme Cuts over at Wolf Chase Mall and Interest 3. Ask for Steve, Chris, or Flip the Barber. Melrose is at home, but they have their hands full with the Wildcats. They're the Golden Wildcats themselves, but who's going to walk out on top and roar their way to the finish line in this one? Boy, oh boy, Hamilton has been making some real noise in the city. But let's see what they can do against the old Larry Finch stomping grounds out at Melrose High School. First quarter, first straight to the cup. There's James De Jesus getting it started early for the Wildcats, and then Jordan Johnson. We all know the name, and you might as well learn how to say it because he had a big-time game in this matchup. Dwayne Posey, a big-time player for Melrose that I told you need to watch. A lefty that knocks it down from outside, works down low, and makes his name known down low in the paint. 10th grader only. You better get to know this guy. Down jumper for Brooks, and then on the other side, a spin, putting it right over the defender from the short corner on the baseline for a bucket. And then Johnson going back to the cup, around the defenders, and then finishing with the offhand, the left to go off the glass. Big time guard, showing you what he can do inside. Posey missing that one, but cleaning up the boards down low, getting the easy lay-in for the Golden Wildcats. They got a couple things. There's Posey with a rebound putback. That guy right there reminds me of another Ryan Boyce. And yes, it's kind of hard to compare one high school player to another, but when you're thinking Ryan Boyce, you're thinking jumpy, athletic, knockdown jumper, and can take it to the rim aggressively. And that's exactly what Dwayne Posey can do for Melrose. Keep your eyes open, college coaches. Down low, tried to slam that one, put it right over the top. That's Posey once again with the long frame. And then the Wildcats going around the defense, pump fake, going off the glass. Easy bucket right there on the inside. On the other side, though, a block for Brooks. And then Gavion Hancock kicking off to James. Boy, De Jesus sat on the bench for Memphis East last year. This year, he's hotter than fish grease for Hamilton. Look at that. Fade away Jay off the glass. You have to have one of the nicest touches to knock down that jumper, and he did it on that one. Using a jab step. Pull back, pull up. Getting that one to rattle in. Just bouncing one time going in is Mr. Jones for Melrose. And then Johnson going behind the back, taking it between the legs and going up. The ultimate play of the night comes from Jordan Johnson. Big time take between the legs, goes behind the back and finishes right at the rim. Moving on past that, on the other side, Melrose dipping it off to a slam. There's Posey showing his bounce. Go and get the bunny shoes and let him show you what he can do down low in the paint. There's James with the rebound, going up and under to finish. Boy, big time addition for Hamilton. Halftime though, 26-29, Hamilton up by 3. Go get some great Southern food over on 1890 Berry Hill Road. Use the $2 Ultimate Preps coupon by going to ultimatepreps.net and downloading the coupon today. Let's get into the second half of this matchup, and you might want to buckle in because the Wildcats from Hamilton were lock, loaded, and ready. Not talking Smith & Wesson. There's James De Jesus starting it off, but then Posey knocking down a jumper from a couple feet out, and then Martrell Brooks with the slam, and then Hancock going out of bounds. That's what you want to see. Somebody diving on the floor and diving on the chairs to get hurt just to make sure that his team is on top trying to save the ball there. There's a bucket for Melrose, and then James kicking it up to Brooks, who slams it. Turnaround dunk for Brooks. Called for a timeout for Melrose, but it's a little too late. To the cup, getting that one going for Jordan Johnson. They have to pass it back in. He gets it back, spins around, looks down low to Brooks. He turns around, and Jay, right in your eye. Do you need some goggles? If you need to, I'll bring them from my house. I just need to take them out of the drawer. But Hamilton knocking down jumpers from deep. They didn't play too good a defense on that play, but Johnson going back to the cup on the offensive end, finishing with the left. Melrose on the other side going to the cup off the glass. That's Jones with the bucket, the guard position for the Golden Wildcats. And then Hancock making the pass over to Brooks, who missed it, but an easy tip back in for Hancock right there to replace it. It's a kick up to Brooks, and you already know what he does. It's slam town. Dunk time, dunk city, dunk cam, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be all of that when it comes to Brook in the wide open court. There's a step back pull up in your face. What can you do when Jordan Johnson is hotter than fish grease? I don't know. You might want to search Google for an answer. Even the fans know what's up. They're going to need to call a timeout, and head coach of Hamilton not looking to take his foot off the gas, and I don't blame him. 48-36, Johnson coming out the gate hot and ready, not talking Little Caesars. He opened up with a three-pointer and then an easy bucket, just showing you a little bit of the jelly. Coming with the ultimate finesse king. How did he even see the defender on the right side? I guess he just felt it and then went up on the other side to finish with the left, and then Hancock showing you that he can lock down on defense. And then he wants everybody to know that it was him, and I don't blame him. He's clamping down in the fourth quarter as it gets crucial, and then big-time players show up at big-time moments. There's Johnson once again. He's coming hot and ready, and then it fled right over to Brooks. Brooks taking a couple dribbles, turn around Jay, 51-66 to end this one also. And yes, Hamilton talked a little trash even at Melrose House.
Hey, the real Wildcat, man. We bleed blue.